Okay, hello everybody. Oh, I'm right on the dot. Okay, but I'm nowhere near ready. So just give me 1 second. Let me get comments up. It is a whirlwind. Okay. I'm just pulling up comments, you guys. I got distracted. Okay. And I forgot to mute my computer, so it's gonna ding and it's gonna be really annoying. There I am. Hey everybody. Okay, I have comments here. Oh gosh, already. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can. I gotta do that from my phone, I think. Oh, sorry guys. Hold on 1 second. I think this has never happened to me before. Okay, we're gonna block that person. And then I think it's... Okay, so maybe I should have... Okay, maybe I should have deleted that comment first. I'll go back and try to delete it. Okay, I've never had somebody pop out, like I've never had a bad person pop on one of my lives before. I know it happens, but so I blocked them, so I think it's okay. So it's a little crazy, you guys. I'm happy to be here with you. It's 2, and I managed to get on here at 2, which is phenomenal, right? It's a little bit of a mess. I gotta like situate things here, but I want to chat with you guys. It is Monday. It is our creative live. So I'm still gonna do lives on Monday and Tuesday, but they're gonna be at 2 p.m. now. Hey Chris. Hi Daisy. Hey Kathy. Hi Linda and Bobby. There's my mom. Maybe after 2 minutes she won't be like, oh, I have to go make lunch. I always like to give my mom a hard time because she's on here for like 2 seconds and then she's like, oh, I have to go make lunch. Bye, everybody. And I'm always like, yeah, she's bored watching me. Hey, Bridget. Hi, Elizabeth. Okay, so I have comments on here and everything is plugged in. We have done school for the day. Hi, Jen. Jen and I have chatted today because we have her daughter, Angie, and Andrew, my son Andrew, they're in the same class. So we were texting about the teacher while they were in class this morning. Okay, can you guys see okay? It seems like the light is okay. I forgot to turn on any of the lights in here, but I think I'm okay. I have a little bit of a shadow, but I think I'm okay. So we've done school for the day. I still have to do a math test with Andrew, which I'm going to do right when I'm done here. We have gone grocery shopping and cleaned out the refrigerator and put lunch away, and we barbecued and had lunch, and I've gotten a blog post up for you guys. So it's been successful. We've had a successful start to our week. So I'm just getting a little drink because I'm thirsty. I did not think about, with it being 2 p.m., it being so hot in my office, and it is pretty hot, so we're gonna have to deal with that for the next couple weeks until it cools down. Okay, so let me just catch up with everybody today. I popped on here and did a live over the weekend because if you did not catch that, I had gotten a couple emails from some customers and they had said, you know, I placed an order on such and such date at the beginning of the month and can you check on it? And I had not received their order. And that was because of some glitches with the system. And so I've corrected that. A couple of you commented or sent me emails and said, hey, I've ordered, and I had received the orders. Since then, I did a specific video. I didn't share it here on my Facebook. I uploaded it to YouTube of going through the the website and like making sure that you are clicking on a demonstrator. And here's the thing, when I shared the video with you guys over the weekend, the step that I was missing was actually clicking shop with me. So you can click your preferred demonstrator. However, even if you click the preferred demonstrator, if you don't click their button that says shop with me, you will still be shopping without a demonstrator. So, just so you know. So hopefully, if you need to fix that, you can fix that. I got a text. Hold on one second. Let me just make sure. Just make sure that you are clicking shop with me, okay? So that hopefully fixes that. And then the only other announcement that I have today is, well, a couple things. So I'll be doing lives at 2 p.m. I put up a little thing this morning. Currently, this is our second week of distant learning, which you guys, it's just homeschooling. That's all it is. Like, it's just completely and totally homeschooling. It's just, you know, a teacher is assigning their work, which is fine. It's going really well for us. I don't have too many complaints. Our Wi-Fi and our internet are really having a hard time. So we're having to work through that this week, and hopefully we have a fix for that. But the deal is that I'm basically doing school with kids until noon every day. So I'm just shifting all of my work stuff to after we're done with school. And so my lives will be at 2 p.m. Monday and Fridays we'll do 2 p.m. And I think that will be fine. I don't think that's going to be a problem. I actually think it will be fine. And then I'm doing all of my work afterwards. So blog posts will be posted by 4 p.m. instead of 10 a.m. on days that I'm working on that. And I really am loving getting back into a schedule and like our weeks feeling like weeks and our weekends feeling like weekends. It has been a really rough 5 months of everything just being crazy. Have you guys felt like that? Hey, Laura, especially if you guys have, some of you will, you know, have the kids that are home and it's hard. And it's like our weeks were just, every day was running together. And it just feels really good that there's some structure again to our days. And even though it's really hard to like kind of get back to it, and the, you know, the kids are tired, but all of that even feels good because it feels normal. It feels like, yeah, normally we would be tired from going back to school and like a new routine and being engaged more and like the exhaustion that comes from that. So Linda, you've never received it? Linda, I've sent you 3 catalogs. Okay, I'll send you out another one and I'm going to priority mail it. Oh, Linda, I am so sorry. Why? Why are we struggling? Oh, I know it's so frustrating, Linda. I'm so sorry. So I'm going to email you when I'm done here. I'll email you and I will get another catalog and I'm going to priority mail it and I'm going to send you the tracking information. So I will grab the tracking info and I will send it and you should have it by the end of the week. That's miserable. I'm so sorry. So anyways, you guys, I'm excited to be back in, you know, having some type of schedule and we're working through it and we're doing good. I'm just shifting my work times and it should be good. I'm excited I feel back to, not normal, but I feel like things are working well. So a couple announcements for you guys. Everybody's Blessed to Craft Make and Take packet went out today. So I emailed everybody that is a part of our monthly Make and Take program. I emailed everybody and I said, my glimmer paper was on back order and it just got here on Friday. So on Friday afternoon it got here. I cut everything, packaged everything, and got everything labeled, and it went out today. So some of you will not have it. The mail is running really slow. You know, the postal system is overrun right now and struggling. It's definitely struggling here. I'm having packages that are way late for lots of things. So I don't expect that everybody will get their packet by Friday when we do the live. However, it is recorded. And so I will send the recording out to everybody. There's a couple of people that are not on Facebook. So they just do the recording anyway. So if in that case, it's not a big deal. And when I send out the email, I will also send out the exclusive video for your bonus project, because now all of those people who are signed up to get the Blessed to Craft Make and Take packet every month, there is an exclusive video that I will not be sharing live that they will get that will use the product that they're getting. Okay. So those just went out today, and, okay, yeah, Linda, I see. Yeah, that's okay. That's perfect. So those all went out today. So some of you may get it by Friday, and then some of it's going to be late, but it just was a situation where the glimmer paper was on back order, and instead of shipping out things twice, I just held on to it and shipped it all at once. And then this is the very last week to get this stamp set here for free when you place an order with me of $65 or more. You will get this stamp set for free. Okay, so I still have 2 of the Simply Citrus classes. So if you would like one of those, I put a PayPal button up. I have 2 of those left, and I just would like to get everything shipped out at the same time. So if you guys have any questions, please let me know. I know it's kind of a rambly, crazy Monday. Here. Okay, so we're going to make a fall card. And I'm going to take another drink here before we get going. Fun fact, I have already decorated for fall. So I normally decorate for fall, and I decorate as much for fall as I do for Christmas. And so it's massive. Like, it's my whole house. Fall is my absolute favorite time of the year. I love it. Makes me so happy. The colors and everything about it, I just love. So normally my tradition is I normally decorate for fall the weekend the kids go back to school. So we start school, and then that weekend I decorate for fall. And so this year, I decorated last week. I didn't wait till the weekend, but I decorated all last week. I got all the stuff out when the kids started school last week, and I've decorated all week. And I'm so excited. It's still hot, and we're still running the cooler, and it's still very much summer. But I've decorated for fall, and I love to leave all my fall stuff up. I don't decorate for Halloween, but I leave all my fall stuff up until the middle of November when I decorate for Christmas. And then I decorate for Christmas the middle of November. And then I leave it up until the middle of January, because who wants to go through the trouble of decorating their house to only have it up for like a week or 2 weeks? I really want to be able to enjoy it. And so I am totally in fall mode, and I just feel like if I keep dreaming of fall and dreaming of cooler weather, it will get here faster. So I have, Daisy said I thought about decorating yesterday, but I just couldn't do it with it being 100 outside. I know it's been hot. We had that heat wave. Thankfully it's cooled down, but I'm in California. So where we are getting a lot of smoke from the fires. Thankfully we are safe. We don't have fires that are really close to us, in that, like, we're not in any danger, but we are close enough that we have so much smoke. We can't open the house up. The kids can't be outside. It's just really, really bad. And so we've kind of been, that was another reason it was kind of nice to decorate, because it gave me something to do. But I am all about the fall thoughts and the fall projects and the fall decorating. And it just makes me incredibly happy. I love it. So I thought that I would do a fall card for you guys. We're going to use the Love of Leaves, and I want to show you guys a little tip of something that I did. So I knew that I was going to make this card, and I wanted to prep the things that I was going to need to do it. And so I was cutting, I got my leaf dies out. Let me show you what they look like. I think I can grab them. Yeah, here they are. And so Kayla was in here and she was crafting with me and I was getting things ready. And I thought, you know what, why don't I cut a bunch of these leaves so that I have them on hand for projects. Now I also do this with just shapes. So one thing I do when I'm prepping a class or like our paper party where I'm prepping all of the card kits, and my husband oftentimes will help me do the cutting, and I always cut like 5 extra things. So if a card includes this and I'm cutting 20 of these, I need them for kits, I'll cut 25 of them. And then I'll throw those extra 5 into this basket. And then I have these, and like this is just a piece of Whisper White paper that was like a strip for a sentiment or something, and I had extra and I put it in here. But you can see that I have a bunch of stitched like rectangles, and these were from a card. And then like here's some oval ones and hearts. And like here's even from my summer paper party, and we had a card that had daisies. And so I have all of that, and I grab this basket when I'm creating, and then I can just pull these. And then sometimes, don't we all forget about dies that we have? Like these heart dies are so cute. And I love them, and I actually forgot that we even had them. And then during our summer party, Wendy created a card and she used this heart, and I was like, this is the cutest card ever. I forgot I had this. And so sometimes, even if I don't use the color, it will remind me of a die that we have. So I've really liked doing this. This has been really helpful. I just started doing this. So that's a little tip, you guys. If you just have a few minutes, take some of your dies that you use all of the time, your shaped ones, the stitched circles, the, you know, rectangles, and the so sweetly stitched. And just, even if you just do Whisper White, just cut a bunch of them, and then you have them to pull from. And so that's what I did with these leaves. And I used mint macaroon. I had a scrap of rich razzleberry. I did some Night of Navy. This is Blackberry Bliss, Pretty Peacock, Cajun Craze, Garden Green. I think this is Bumblebee. And then I did some crumb cake. And so now I just have all of these, and I can make multiple projects. And sometimes that goes faster. You don't have to get the dies out and do the die cutting. You already have it. So we're going to make a really simple card. And the other thing I want to remind you guys of is this paper here is the In Good Taste designer paper, and it's from the annual catalog, and it works really well for the holidays. This is the paper we used last month for our Christmas in July cards for the Blessed to Craft Make and Take. This is the paper we used, so it was beautiful for Christmas projects. And then I'm going to use it today to make a fall card, and it goes really well with this kind of card, these kinds of cards as well. Daisy said she does the same thing with her dies. It makes it really nice, right? Then you just have a pile. Kathy, that's exactly how I feel. It could be fall all year long and I would be happy. I'm totally with you. I do enjoy winter quite a bit. I could do without the heat of summer. If we could have like maybe even fall and spring, I guess, because I do like spring. I don't know. I guess we need all the seasons, but I wouldn't be sad if it was fall all year long. I have a dream of being back east during fall when all of the colors change. Isn't it beautiful? I know some of you guys live back there, and I just love the changing of the leaves and the colors of fall. I don't think there's anything more beautiful. I think I'm gonna do 2 3/4. I'll tell you guys all the measurements in just a second. I'm cutting away and not paying attention, commenting and yapping. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a piece of Whisper White here and we're going to cut it down for a card base. And then I'll leave this out. I'm gonna have to make a note on Friday to not forget about our Creative Live and our Blessed to Craft Make and Take project, because this weekend is for Stampin' Up! Demonstrators. It is Leaders Summit, which is a leadership conference that I had planned to go to in person. I need another piece of brown paper. Hold on, you guys. Okay, I had planned to go to it in person, but obviously things are canceled this year. Everything, everywhere is canceled this year. So they're doing it online, and I just am kind of freaking out a little bit about attending that. It's really a massive thing. It's a conference, and there's classes, and it's really massive, and I'm sort of freaking out a little bit about how I'm going to manage the kids with school. I'll be here by myself because Esau works Thursday and Friday and Saturday, and so I'll be here by myself, and so managing the kids and doing the conference, and I'm going to have to make myself a note to not miss our live. Okay, so here's a Whisper White piece of cardstock. I just cut it at 4 1/4, and then I folded it at 5 1/2. And then this is just a piece of early espresso. And it's just the card front. I guess I could have just I should have just cut it in half and folded it. I don't know what I was thinking. Daisy said, I just want a pumpkin spice latte and temps under 70. I want temps under 70. I'm not a big fan of pumpkin spice lattes, but I am a fan of anything baked pumpkin spice, like pumpkin spice scones or muffins or... Okay, so next what I have is this piece here, and it's just a 1/4 inch smaller. Oh, Kathy, I'm so jealous. She says, my backyard in Wisconsin has beautiful colors in the fall. I bet it does. Oh, I bet it does. Oh, I love it. Okay, so we'll have that. And then I have this piece here, which needs to be... No, that's the wrong piece. I have this piece. Yeah. And I think that's the right size. So these two are going to go together like peanut butter and jelly. The conference is this weekend, Mom. It's Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and I'm freaking out. I'm really wishing that you were going to be here this Thursday instead of next Thursday. My mom's coming down to see the kids and to see us, and she'll be here next week, and I'm really wishing today. I was thinking, oh man, do I ever wish that she was going to be here this week. I guess I just didn't. I should have realized, but I didn't, how massive the conference was going to be, because they moved it to they moved it online. And originally it was going to be, I was going to be gone. I was going to be in New Orleans this weekend. Let's see. What ribbon do you think? Do you guys think this faux ribbon would be good on here? I actually think that would be nice. Or I have this copper ribbon. I think the faux ribbon. I know, I just wasn't thinking, Mom. I wasn't, you know, it's one of those things where you prioritize what is important, and I'd been putting off figuring out what I needed to do for the leaders conference. I just was putting it off because I was like, I don't have time to deal with this. I'll deal with it when it's happening. And then this weekend I watched the webinar and I was like, oh my word, this is massive. Like this, they're not joking around when they're like, there's going to be online classes. You need to check in. You need to have your camera on. You need to be ready to participate. I'm like, oh man, like, which I'm glad. It will be fun. I'm glad they're doing it online and they didn't just cancel it, but I just need to get with the program. So it's going to be an interesting weekend. So I decided to use this faux ribbon. Apparently I have a lot to chat with you guys about. And the next thing we're going to need to do is put our sentiment on here before we tie a bow. Yeah, it would, we would have gone a long ways. And did you guys, I don't know if anybody, I was watching the news while we were eating lunch, and there are 2 pretty major storms happening there. And I was actually thinking, I don't know if I would be getting on a plane and going out there right now this weekend with the situation. So let's do some embossing. I keep making this card harder and harder on myself. Let's use our embossing buddy. I think white embossing powder is just gonna work better. And I don't think I cleaned this stamp, so I better try to clean it first. I know I normally would just cancel the live for this Friday, or I would do it on Thursday or something, but it's our Blessed to Craft monthly. Well, and I mean Thursday, the conference starts on Thursday. So I just am hoping that I can manage it, because it's an important live. Okay. And I didn't clean it. Don't tell Chris if she's on here. If she's still on here, don't tell Chris I didn't clean my stamp. I gotta get right over this, you guys, so it will be straight. I was thinking today that I miss crafting with Chris. Chris and I, it's probably been about a year since Chris and I crafted together. With everything that's just happened, and it just seems like time flies. I always get stressed after I stamp with the Versamark. I always feel like you gotta hurry and get the embossing powder on there. But yeah, I miss stamping with her. Okay, it looks like I did okay. It looks like I got it. Oh man. I got that on the ribbon. I was afraid of that. I feel like I'm not getting it up here enough. Okay. Okay, let's see if this looks good. Okay, let me catch up on comments. Oh, how funny. They do look like the plaid from the 70s. Okay, this is going to be a little bit loud. I know, I don't think so either, Bobby, with the storms. Well, make sure you stay safe, Bobby. I know, right, Chris? Yeah, it was December of last year. I know, right? I don't want it to have been a year. Let me see if that's melted. Yeah. Okay, that is melted. Oh, that would be nice, Mom. Isa and I are already planning our trip to Costco when my mom's here. We're like, that's going to be the big day. We're going to go out and go to Costco. There's nothing else to do. Everything else is shut down. Okay, so let's attach this before we do anything else. And I want to add fun foam to this. And I'm going to add quite a bit. Because see how my paper curled with the heat? That happens. So I'm just going to add quite a bit of fun foam. Flatten that down. That's perfect. And with fun foam, the other thing you can do is double up. You could put 2 layers of fun foam on if you wanted to give it that added dimension. Ugh, I gotta take another drink, you guys. I usually don't like drinking when I'm live with you guys, but it's so dry and smoky. That's what we're doing, Mom, for our date night. It'll be a date day, and we'll be going to Costco. Nothing else to do. Everything's shut down. Okay, and then I'm using liquid glue on this, which sometimes works a little bit easier because you have a few seconds to kind of move it around and get it straight. I'm gonna pick it up and move it. Oh, don't you just love this? Isn't it beautiful? This is with the plaid paper. So I could do a million things with this plaid paper. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is I want to grab some leaves out of here. I think I want a purple one. Yeah, I wasn't sure. See, I should have guess we're going to need some thin ones or little ones. I wanted to layer some in here. I really wanted a yellow one, but maybe 3 is all I'm going to be able to do. Maybe I should have put my sentiment down here, you guys. Daisy said, I went to the grocery store for the first time since March this weekend. Hubby's been doing all of this shopping. Costco would be fun. Esau does all the grocery shopping. I haven't been to a grocery store in, I think I popped in one time with them. I went, but I never go to grocery stores. He always does all of it. And I went to Target for the first time, 2 weeks ago. I went down and saw my friend who lives kind of by a Target. We live really far away from normal stuff. And I went down to her house and she needed to go over. She lives right across the street from Target. And so I went, and I hadn't been in a Target in months. It actually made me miss Chris because one of my favorite things to do with Chris, other than crafting, which I love crafting with her. One of my favorite things to do is go to Target with her because she is one of those people that will just walk around with you. There's not very many people who just like to walk around Target. It's like my friend Shelly, she just like wants to get in and get out. Like she just needed some paints, like some poster paint, and so she just went right there and went right out. And it totally made me miss Chris, because Chris will totally walk around and like find all the clearance aisles, and like it was always so much fun when we would get our nails done and do that. I totally miss doing that. So I'm just taking some ink and I'm inking the edges and actually in like the whole die cut. And I'm really going to get with this, and I'm going to do like, I'm going to add another color to this. We're going to grab Cajun Craze. So this is Pumpkin Pie, and then I'm going to take Cajun Craze, and let me get another dauber. Move the leaves down a little. Yeah, they're not, I haven't placed them anywhere kind of yet. I was just trying to decide kind of what sizes I needed. Okay, so there's that leaf. Then this one is Cajun Craze. So I think Cajun Craze will work good on this. Have a little bit of a tone-on-tone effect. Get a nice dark edge. One of my favorite things is to ink around the edges. I love that. It's how I found Stampin' Up. I was looking for ink pads because I loved inking around the edges of things. And I wanted to find really good quality ink pads. And everything that I found like in the store at Michael's, you couldn't get re-inkers. And I just thought, well, who wants to keep buying an ink pad over and over again for like $12 every time? And I found Stampin' Up. And I called a gal and I was like, can you come do a party? Probably the easiest party she ever booked, because I was like, I already have everybody that wants to come. Like, will you just come and show me the stuff? And she did. And I was hooked and in love the moment I used the product. Okay, so then let's grab Blackberry Bliss, which you guys know Blackberry Bliss is a mess. Get ready for it to explode everywhere and there be purple everywhere. I need a light, you guys. I don't know if that throws anything off, but I need light. Iona said leaves up the right side would work too. Oh, maybe we'll try that. Okay. Instead of clustering them, maybe we'll do them like kind of climbing up the side. Today's live is going to be forever long because I rambled and then now I'm doing this inking technique. Okay, so you can kind of see it. This is pretty dark, so. And with inking, you don't have to be careful. That's the great thing. Okay, and then I'm gonna just kind of down the middle. Okay. Now let's close Blackberry Bliss, because I'm telling you guys, otherwise that ink is everywhere. Okay. Okay, so now we have these. I feel like this color doesn't match these colors. But let's see. Okay, let me get you guys back. Let me get the project back on camera here. Can you guys see? Hopefully that's not too high. Okay. What if we did it like this? Maybe I should do something like Iona said. Like, I feel like maybe this one's too big. I'm gonna layer these all together and then I'm never gonna be able to figure out how to do it the way I had it. Is that layered too much? Okay. Well, let's just do this. I'm going to do dimensionals. Oh, my mom's idea was to place them like they're falling from the tree down below. But I feel like that covers up the plaid too much. If I was going to do that, I should have done the plaid on the top. Well, this is partially what I get for not making the card and planning it out first, which is what I usually always do, so I have a plan. But I knew what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted leaves and this wood, but I think I picked the wrong sentiment. I think I should have just done like hello up here in the corner. I would not use the blue one. Oh, Kathy says don't use the blue one. Okay, wait. Okay, let's set the blue one aside. So Kathy is saying, I can't see anything, you guys. Okay, Kathy's saying just use these. Oh, maybe that makes more sense, Kathy. And somebody liked your comment. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go with what Kathy says. Don't use the blue one. I probably should have made, like, instead of the Cajun, well, I guess the blue doesn't really go, huh? These colors probably here go a little bit better. Way to be on top of it as a demonstrator, right? Like, who is running the show here? Okay, that's okay. Kathy's a demonstrator, so she's welcome to help me out, right? Okay. Well, you guys know I need all your help. All the help all the time. Okay, so then let's do this orange one, which I feel like is kind of bright. I'm glad I added I'm glad I added, what am I talking about? I'm glad I added the ink. Okay. Okay. My seal isn't working. What's the deal? Does it need to be changed? There it goes. Okay. Oh, I thought of something else I can do. Okay. So I'm going to tuck that underneath like that. And then I'll add this one like this, do you think? Feels like... I wonder if I need like another one this size. Okay, let's just do this one. Okay, I don't understand why this isn't working. Oh, there it goes. It is working. It's so light, I can't tell that it's working. And I keep thinking it's not working. Okay, so then you guys know I have to bling this up. Start in the top corner and place them falling down. I don't think that's gonna work. I already placed them this way. Okay, so now the leaves have ink on them. So if you use the Wink of Stella, it's gonna pull up that ink. So can you see that? It's totally gonna pull up the ink. So I'm just gonna do one leaf at a time, where normally if you didn't have ink on here already, if it was just the cardstock, you wouldn't have to worry about it. But each leaf I'm gonna need to clean off my Wink of Stella. And this is a brand new Wink of Stella. And it's really, really juicy. Okay, and then I'll clean that off. It cleans off really easy. Okay. And just clean that off. Okay, so now you guys know I'm fighting the urge to add bling to this. Should I do it? A metal embellishment, maybe? You know what would have looked pretty? it would have looked really, really good is these. This would have looked really good. I just used these. If you are part of our paper party that's coming up, our fall paper party, all of those items are going to be shipped on the 1st of September. I'm trying to do this, you guys. Look, what do you guys think? Does it look weird? It's because I have it on. I'm trying to like make it work. I don't know. What do you guys think? It's kind of on there now. I don't know if I could get that off if I tried. I don't know. What do you guys think? If you guys are part of our fall paper party, I just used these on a Christmas scrapbooking page. I used these metal circles, and I only got these to try because Chris, who is part of our Stampin' Up team, she joined Stampin' Up with me. She does challenges every Thursday. Yeah, on Thursdays, she will do a challenge to our group to use, you know, like to use a product or to do something specific. And a couple weeks ago, I'm positive I saw this. I don't think I'm dreaming. She did this as a challenge to use, and I was like, I just don't know how to use them. Like, and then everybody on our team, like, they started chiming in, like, use it this way, or I saw this on Pinterest, and there were so many good ideas. I had to get some, and I'm so glad I did, because these are really awesome. They're pretty thick, and they're so fun to use. So I was so glad that Chris did that challenge, because I don't think I would have gotten them otherwise. I feel like I was a little intimidated by them. So yeah, that's pretty. That's not exactly what I was going to do at all, but I think that I'll leave that. And I guess maybe I don't need I guess maybe I don't need to do any bling, like any sequins or rhinestones. Though it would be pretty. I think maybe I'll just leave it like that. It gives that a really fun texture and a fun, I don't know, element. And I didn't even glue that down, you guys, because I just pushed it underneath there and the leaves are holding it in place. But on the scrapbooking page, I just used this glue I added it to the rim, and then I pressed it down and I put some clear blocks on it, and it totally held it down. So these are really awesome. They're a really fun element that I didn't think that I would like using. It is something a little bit different. So I like it. So again, I wish I would have just picked a different sentiment. I feel like if I would have put the sentiment up here, it would have been a little bit better. But, and I think that I will display this fall card in my living room. I think I will put it up on a shelf in the living room to admire it because it's so beautiful. I have a snowman card that I made 6 years ago, 5 or 6 years ago. I pack it away with my Christmas stuff every year, and every Christmas I put it out on my table because it's so cute. Perfect. So here is the card for today. My hope is in September, I will be able to start doing the Creative Live PDFs for you guys again. I was doing that for a while. And I know that some of you really enjoyed having a PDF for our cards that we were making in our projects. And so I'm hoping to get back to that. It's on my list to start doing again. It is also on my list to have things better planned out. So I'll have a photo of the card and the supplies listed when I do the live instead of me adding them afterwards. But, you know, one thing at a time, right? Like, I'm getting there. We're making it work. So I will let you guys go because I have been on here forever yakking at you. I hope you enjoyed the card today. I'll have a photo up and all the supplies will be listed in the description so that if you want to place an order for any of the items I used, you can. I will be back on Friday to do our creative live for our Blessed to Craft. And then all this week I have brand new projects up for you guys. So today I just posted a blog post right before I did my live. I got that up. And then I will now be doing memory keeping projects on Tuesdays and Fridays. So typically when I do a Facebook Live on Monday, then I upload it to YouTube on Tuesday, and there's a coordinating blog post that goes out. That will now be moved to Wednesday. So all of my Facebook rewinds will be on Wednesday, and then Tuesdays and Fridays will be memory keeping projects. So I want to be able to do some more memory keeping stuff with you guys. And so I'm just adjusting my schedule a little bit to allow for that. And so hopefully you guys will enjoy that. So you'll be seeing some of my memory keeping albums and different projects that I'm doing. I'm going to do some walkthroughs of some albums, and then I'll be doing simply layered pages. Again, I haven't done those in a while, and I'm excited about it. I'm just trying to add those things in. So thank you guys so much, and I will chat with you guys at the end of the week. I hope you guys have a great day.